Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's CSCHC matchup between your Millersville Marauders and the Bryn Athyn College, I believe, Lions.
Yeah, the Lions. Okay, yeah. It's going to be a great game. Travis, you had it last night. Travis, 3-0 score, but that 3-0 score is indicative of the way their goalie played last night, facing 60 shots, TJ. 60 shots and only allowing the Marauders high-powered offense to notch 3 goals. Travis, your thoughts after that game last night?
Well, my thoughts are, okay, the score should have been like 10-0 Marauders. Frankly, I felt Bryn Athyn should have had a few goals. Dylan Schroeder, we talk about Tyler Cassidy. Okay, he shot 57 and 60 shots.
But yeah, Travis, as you were saying,
So we saw
Cassidy did face 60 shots.
Yeah, Tyler Cassidy, who's not starting in net tonight for the Lions, but he's up 57 and 60 shots, and he had to stand on top of his head for Bryn Athyn. I figured the Marauders should have at least had like 5 more goals. That's how good he played. But let's talk about Dylan Schroeder, who's also starting today. He's up 37 of 37 shots, which he has to stand on top of his head for.
Posted another shutout in that game again. Another shutout. I believe that's his second or third of the year.
It's his second of the year, and he has to stay on top of his head because he was hung out to dry. And they were one thing the Marauders really need to capitalize on today is they were leaving like the shooter right in the goal scoring area, right in the slot, right between the hash marks. And Dylan Schroeder denied every single one of them.
Well, his brother, as we mentioned multiple times before, Matt played here. Matt now currently works for the New York Rangers, coaching in their youth development program. And there's a reason that the Schroeder boys are that good. And it starts from the top with the oldest one, Matt, and it's going down. Dylan is phenomenal. It's still weird for me not calling him Matt. I'm so used to his brother being here. But, folks, we're getting ready for puck drop here in this one. Baz lining up for the draw. Going to be number 8, BK. Brandon Kays couldn't win the draw, but here comes Justin Corelli. Kays was out of the lineup last night, not feeling the best, but he's playing tonight. Good to see him on the ice this evening. He was looking for a big hit, but missed it on that one. And now puck trickles all the way to Schroeder, and he's going to hang on for a whistle. So 19:39 remain here in period number 1. Folks, a real quick message. We learned about the passing of Brandon Kays' grandfather before the game tonight. So our condolences go out to him and his family. And to Mr. Bill Kays, he will be missed. He was one of our biggest supporters. So
some things are bigger than hockey, TJ. Right now, the entire Millersville family stands with the Kays family tonight.
Exactly. So Kays family, if you're out there listening, you're definitely in our thoughts and prayers. And our deepest condolences are with you. As Bryn Athyn now with a chance, Schroeder's going to cover that one up. But, folks, that means, for me, Brandon Kays is my player to watch because due to the loss of his grandfather, he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. Yeah. You tend to play better when tragic events happen.
And I don't want to say the word motivation, TJ, but in a way it kind of is because, I want to say that his grandfather might be out there with him tonight, and he's going to carry that spirit, that fighting spirit that we saw in his grandfather all the time as well.
I can tell you, like your heart said, a lot of things are bigger than hockey. Yep. And right now, even though he might not be with us, physically he's with us spiritually.
He's with us here.
And he's definitely with Brandon Kays tonight.
There was no bigger supporter of the Ville than Brandon Case's grandfather. And we've seen that through our live streams, his attendance at the games. So when we say his spirit is felt here.
Well, here's a chance for McCulley. Starting to control. Just dirty dangles. Cole McCulley puts it home, and the good guys go up by one early. Under a minute into this game, folks. Cole McCulley gets him going. Superman strikes again, wearing ones on his back instead of an S on his chest.
TJ, I hate saying this, but that goalie, he might want to go collect his ankles out there. They look pretty broken to me. I don't know about you, but
ankles, he needs to find his equipment. It's laying all over the ice. Good Lord.
He went one way, the goalie went the other way, tic-tac-toe, and boom, McCulley lights the lamp here early.
McCulley will pick up his 24th goal of the season.
Goodness.
Good Lord.
Goodness gracious, Cole McCulley.
Oh my goodness, he's already top 20 in the entire ACHA, TJ.
Well, folks.
I think I said it best last time. He's out here playing on rookie mode in Shell.
Yeah, that'll move him to at least 46 points this season.
He's on pace for that. Here's Carey. He had one last night.
He got the scoring started for the Marauders.
And Bryn Athyn can't move it out as Vaccarello with the keep. No, they say offside. And they blow that one dead. But, folks, 18-24 remain here in period number 1. Millersville strikes early thanks to Cole McCulley.
You know, who else, TJ? You know, I've said this before, but his name in my eyes has officially and legally been changed to Cole McCulley. I mean, the production he has shown us this year is at another level. I mean, sometimes I have no words, and you know me, TJ, that's pretty hard for me to leave me speechless.
Yeah, neither one of us tend to be speechless.
No.
And Cole McCulley has done that a couple times to us this season.
Many times.
Well, Bryn Athyn with a chance of their own, throwing it out front. Wouldn't go.
Seifert with a big hit there on his man, TJ. Level.
O'Hara.
Blockered away by Schroeder. Again, turning aside all 37 last evening. Save again by Dylan. So Bryn Athyn getting their chances, but not very grade A. Millersville, with their one lone shot, has a goal.
Well, can you really call it a shot? I mean, he just undressed the goaltender.
Yeah. I mean, Pavel Datsuk-esque right there.
I mean, that was Connor McDavid, Datsuk, you name it, TJ.
The silkiest of mitts right there.
Was a thing of pure beauty. You know, Cole McCulley is probably one of the biggest beauties I've seen wearing the yellow and black, TJ, so far at my time here at Ville.
Well, puck comes free of the zone. Picking it up is going to be in Basel. He goes rink wide, kicked back to Basel. Fires a pass ahead, tipped, and it's going to be an icing call. Johnston's going to handily win that race. So 17:45 left here in the first. Millersville again leads by 1 thanks to Cole McCulley. Now, guys, I know play the hot hand, and I agree with Coach Capacito's decision to play Schroeder this evening, but do you think facing that many shots last night is going to take a toll on him?
I mean, yeah, there's always that good possibility. I mean,
sorry, Josh, but Jake Burke just blew the doors off of David Van Horn. Top shelf, where Grandma keeps the cookies. 14 gets it done.
Jacob Burke, he just cocked it back and unloaded a absolute ripper right off the faceoff. TJ, I think he caught him by surprise, an unexpected shot off the faceoff, but that shot was launched out of a cannon. You know, I've said it before. I think Jacob Burke's one of the hardest shots on the team, TJ. And right there we see why.
Van Horn didn't even have a chance to react. He didn't even go down. He didn't know what hit him.
It wasn't even a slap shot. It was a wrist shot. It was just a wicked wrister.
Missile, TJ.
Jacob Burke.
Chance for Kays. Here he comes. BK looking to get it done. Fires one. It's blocked away.
It's a good look for Kays here, TJ.
Kicked up the boards. Comes through the wickets on Kohada. Johnston gives Chase Schroeder out to play it.
Burke will pick up his 10th goal of the season.
And it's a good time for Burke to get hot as well, fellas.
Well, here he is again. The most recent goal scorer. Oh, looking for a sick move, but Kays recovers, blows a tire, and Bryn Athyn comes away with it. They're heading up ice, trying to make something happen. Burke just pickpockets his man. Fires a pass to Corelli. Couldn't get it to go to Vaccarello, so it rolls back to Burke. Flicks one ahead, this time for McCulley. Beautiful saucer pass. McCulley from his skates to his stick. Fires one, saved by Van Horn. It's loose out front. Kept in by Henny. He's been known to be a sniper himself. His backhand pass intercepted by Bryn Athyn. Comes free of the zone. And picked off by Millersville yet again. Here's McCulley from Hennessy. Back to Hennessy. Middle of the ice. Now back to McCulley. Kicks it to Petticone. He had one last evening as well. Petticone takes some contact. Can't make the play. Bryn Athyn. The Lions come away with the puck. Fired a pass ahead.
Oh,
Vaccarello! Cleared the tracks! Brett Vaccarello! And he's going to go to the box.
He's going to go to the box in that one.
Wow!
You want to talk about the dump truck. Brett Vaccarello took his man and full-on dumped him, TJ. Holy cow.
Vaccarello is no stranger to the penalty box.
No.
Let me tell you that.
Yeah, you said how he had, what, 4
He had
penalties?
4 penalties last night. He's by far the penalty leader on the team.
Glad to see the Bryn Athyn players okay, first of all.
But, that was...
Second of all, I didn't see head contact from up here, but then again, we don't make the calls.
Yeah, there might have been a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, they might be giving him head contact.
They did just give him a misconduct, it looked like.
That's what it looked like from the signal from the referee. We're waiting for further call on the board. I just see a 2, TJ.
So it might just be a 10 and a 2. So we could see Vaccarello return in this one. Millersville now down a man for the next 2 minutes. Seifert can't clear the zone. Bryn Athyn with a chance now.
Huge moment for this penalty kill, TJ.
And sent the length of the ice. Great job by the Marauders, penalty killers. Van Horn out to play it. May. DJ May gets the pass from his goaltender. Looking to make something happen. And here come the Lions. It's going to be Essick. Fires a pass back to May. He has some ice. Schroeder has to come up big here. And the pass goes wide. It goes back to Shriver. Now coming away with it is Carey. Aiden Carey has a man with him in Buck. Carey geeks it to Buck. Now back to Carey. Fires one, save by Van Horn. Buck with it. Tried a backhand pass. Wouldn't go. Quick change for the Marauders, as they need some fresh legs. This penalty about half over. Sent in deep. Seifert's going to give chase. Jeremy picks it up behind his own net. His pass is tipped, but it does come out of the zone, buying Millersville a little bit of time. Pass sent rink wide to Ford. Now lifted to Schroeder. McCulley picks him of it. Now with it is Seifert. Sends it the length of the ice all the way down to Van Horn. Quick change for the Marauder defenseman. Van Horn covers for a whistle. 14:51 remain. Millersville leads by 2, folks.
TJ, that was great hustle there by Joe Petticone to make the goaltender forced to save that puck and get a whistle. So now Millersville gets an offensive zone faceoff, which allows them to spend more time in the offensive zone as compared to defending in the defensive zone, and give Schroeder some rest, TJ, after facing a lot of shots last night.
Well, McCulley wins the draw, but picking it off is Bryn Athyn. And Petticone with a nice little poke check of his own. It's kicked back to Ford. Travis, as you were saying.
This is the offense we saw from the Marauders last night, but this time the goaltender they're facing is not as hot.
Well, that could spell disaster for Bryn Athyn as Schroeder waffle boards that one aside. Rolls back to Ford. Picked off by Dunnigan, the former Hershey Cub. That's where you were last night, Josh.
Yeah, it was a great experience. I was unfortunate to miss the game yesterday, but they actually offered me an internship, TJ, so I'm happy to take that, and we'll spend some time with the Cubs here then. So.
Well, here's a 2-on-2. Burke to Corelli. It's off the board. Shot by Corelli, goes high and wide. But back to 5-a-side hockey. Here's Case. Kicks it to Dunnigan. Dunnigan from his own blue line. Rips a pass looking for Corelli, and they call icing. 14:01. They say Justin just missed it, so icing is the call. But congratulations on the internship, Josh.
I appreciate it. I want to go back to that shot there from Justin Corelli. In tight and in close quarters. Justin Corelli unloads that slap shot that we're so used to seeing him use, TJ. I'd love to see him use that shot more often, because we saw last year how lethal that slap shot can be in tight and in close.
Especially if it's on net.
Exactly.
9 times out of 10, he's blowing the doors off of keepers.
Oh,
and
for sure.
This puck, Camacho kicks it rink wide.
He can shoot the lights out, TJ, when he wants to.
Most of this Marauder offensive core can do just that. Burke can't strip his man of it, so here's May. Leaves it for Shriver.
He almost picked that off, TJ. It's Corelli. Great positioning.
And now a chance. Shot saved by Schroeder. Burke picks up the puck, has a man in Corelli on the opposite side of the ice. Kicks it in deep, quick change for the Marauders. So Bryn Athyn looking to make something happen. Millersville has double their shots right now. Picked off pass, but Bryn Athyn stopped that before it happened. Johnston looks ahead for Ward, it wouldn't go. Back to Johnston on his backhand. Ward off a body of a Bryn Athyn play. Oh, beautiful play.
Oh my goodness, okay, Ryder.
Allen Ryder with a nifty little move. Oh, behind the net it wouldn't go for Millersville.
That's Aiden Stromberg looking down low, TJ. So shout out to my teammate for getting the call up to the D2 level. Congrats to him. It is well deserved, Strom.
Well, Schroeder can't get past Johnston, so he dumps it in deep for Bryn Athyn. Millersville has to break out of their own zone now. 12:40 about to show on the big board. Johnston now with time as Bryn Athyn must clear the zone.
Perfect reason there is, TJ, as to why Strom got the call up. Beautiful saucer pass there.
Well, here is Stromberg. Oh, almost with a nice little move, but it wouldn't go for him. This one kicked up and out of play. 12:21 remain here in period number 2. Face-off should be either right in front of Millersville's bench, or no, they're going to send it. He's sending it back to Bryn Athyn's zone.
Yeah, it might have been flung out in the offensive zone, just in enough area to ward an offensive zone face-off. But to go back to Stromberg, TJ, he works his butt off at every aspect in the game, and it's really an honor to see him at this level compete with these high-level caliber of players, TJ.
Carey can't get his shot to go off the face-off, but he does come away with the puck. Another guy who's been having a great year. Glad to see him back in the lineup as well. And here comes Bryn Athyn. Oh, beautiful play by Vaccarello. And Millersville, here's Carey, 2-on-1.
Zerko with him.
There's a man in Zerko. You're right, Josh. Zerko
Oh, my.
can't get the rebound. Oh, Carey with the shot that broke the mask of the goaltender.
That shows you, TJ, how hard these Marauders can really whip that puck. I mean, Travis, in your time here, you've seen some pretty hard shots. I mean, your thoughts?
I mean, I've seen some pretty hard shots. I haven't seen one knock the mask of a goalie off yet.
Yeah.
But
it didn't just knock the mask off, fellas. It took his straps off, too.
Well, one of the hardest shooters I have ever seen come through here is now behind the bench for the Marauders. Coach David Andrews used to have an absolute howitzer of a shot. I mean, it would echo like a gunshot here at Lancaster Ice Rink. When Dave got a hold of one and just slap shot, oh my goodness.
Goodbye. And he's as good as gone, TJ. And those shots that come off his stick, goodbye. Just kiss it goodbye.
Zerko with a chance, kicked away by Van Horn. Millersville now penetrating deep into the Bryn Athyn zone. Puck battle in the corner. Vaccarello with the keep-in attempt. Does so successfully, but can't corral it was Carey. And Corelli in a puck battle now, but can't come away with it as two black jerseys were there. Zerko kicks it. And now back to Zerko, but it comes free of the zone. Sent back in by Millersville. That was McCauley, I believe. Yes, it was. So here's Ford for Bryn Athyn. Kicked ahead to Essick. And up and out of play. So 11:14 remain here in period number 1. Millersville still holding that 2-goal advantage. Millersville has more than doubled the shots of Bryn Athyn with 8, and the Lions only have 3.
You know what, TJ? It might finally be safe to say, after these 2 games here against Bryn Athyn, maybe they finally figured out a new forecheck, and so far, it's looking pretty good.
Well, Van Horn recovers the puck as I believe it was Petticone who couldn't get that one to go on a poke check try. So McCulley, Hennessy, Petticone the forwards, Rysack, Seifert the defenseman.
Dangerous lineup, TJ, dangerous.
Young lineup, but effective.
Very effective.
Petticone with a nifty move, dodged the contact. McCulley takes the contact, but moves the puck forward. Petticone with it now. Chance! Oh, kicked away by Van Horn.
It was a tough one to get, TJ. Flooded around Van Horn.
Seifert with the keep-in, fires one, it's tipped!
oh, right there!
And Van Horn. Wow, Seifert got one off, and then McCulley with the tip, but it just didn't go.
It laid right there on the line, and Van Horn was able to find that puck, but it sat right there on the goal line.
You know, Travis, you called the game last night. You called both goals from McCulley and Petticone. So what did you see from them last night that you're seeing here so far in this game?
You get the goaltender scrambled a bit.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. Get the goaltender moving from left to right. You know, you get a pile of bodies in front of it, you don't know where that puck's going to go.
Exactly. That's exactly what they did right there.
Well, this puck's going to roll the length of the ice. They wave off the icing call, so Seifert has to do something. He kicks it to Burke. Burke, from his skates to his stick, former Richmond General player and Central Penn Panther, fires it up ahead, and he's moving now. He's turning on the afterburners. Jake Burke has one, gets taken down.
No call. No call.
And Kays was looking for the rebound. Kays has a nose for the net.
I will, yeah, you know, sometimes, TJ, the greatest aspect of Kays' game is the fact that he knows where the play is going to be, where the puck is going to be, even before it gets there. And we saw that right there. He crashes the net and gets himself into a position to have a chance to put that rebound in. Great look from Brandon Case. He might find himself in the back of the net, TJ, if he keeps going to stuff like that.
Well, he won the draw, but Bryn Athyn picked off the pass as this one sent the length of the ice. And icing is the call. They say Seifert was ahead of number 22, Essig. So 10:08 remain here in period number 1. Shots now 9-3 in favor of Millersville, as is the scoreline. 2-0 right now for your Marauders.
And that's exactly what what they have to do, TJ. Keep peppering this goaltender. And exactly like Travis said, get him moving left to right to left, and look for those second chance opportunities, because we know, TJ, we got guys who can bury them and take them home.
Well, Carey wins the draw on that one. And Zerko's going to find the loose puck. Can't get it to Buck, but Zerko still with it. Now to Carey. Oh, just wide. Buck going to collect the loose puck. Gets it to Carey. This one forwarded to Johnston at the point. No, it's picked off. Johnston gloves it down and tries to regroup his men. And he does just that. Zerko to Carey, fires one in from the red line. Van Horn to play, and he's going to cover. As he saw streaking Andrew Zerko coming in. Travis, we've seen Zerko have a phenomenal year thus far. What do you think of his play from last night? Can he carry that into this evening?
I think he has carried that play from last night into tonight. We just saw that play behind the net when he fed Aiden Carey right in front. He did a good job of kicking it to his stick and protecting the puck along the half wall to backhand it out to Aiden Carey.
Well, chance it's loose, but Van Horn going to find it.
TJ Stromberg was right there, ready for that loose puck to jump on it. And I'll tell you, that's one of the many great aspects I love about Stromberg. Much like Case, TJ, he's got a knack for finding those loose pucks right in front of the net. And that's how he scores so many goals.
Well, now Millersville looking to make something happen as they're in the offensive zone. It's going to roll to Stromberg. Couldn't see the number. Shot blocked by Johnston. Stromberg tried to throw it out front. And puck battle. Ryder makes one man miss. Gets tied up by two black jerseys, so he gets it deep. Pass picked off. Was intended for Ward from Stromberg. Kohata misplays it. Not something you see often out of Dennis. Back to Johnston. Again to the captain, Dennis Kohata. Oh, nifty little move in his own zone, and Dennis hits the red line and sends it deep.
Makes up for that misplay there, TJ, with a nifty move right there. A little dipsy-do, and off to the races he goes.
Well, Henny couldn't keep it in, so here's Vaccarello. He fires one in deep. Giving chase is going to be Petticone against May. Puck rolls through the legs of Petticone, misplayed. Bryn Athyn still stuck in their own zone. Millersville with it. McCulley almost with a soccer-style move. Now Petticone back to Vaccarello on his backhand forehand shot. Loose out front and feet.
McCulley.
Off the boards this time from Petticone. Intended for Hennessy. Wouldn't go. But now pickpocketed by Vaccarello. Hennessy makes one man miss but loses possession. McCulley. Cross ice to Dunnigan. Down low and it goes just high on the attempt by Petticone. Very lethal first line for the Marauders. McCulley to Dunnigan. Back to McCulley. Shot goes just wide. It's loose out front. And McCulley, with his second strike of the evening, makes it 3-0. Millersville is flying right now. 7:56 remain here in period number 1, and the Marauders go up by 3.
TJ Cole McCulley won't be denied and will not be denied. This man will not stop pounding and pounding pucks towards the net. And TJ, he's got his second goal of the game here, and we're not even out of the first period already. Holy cow, Cole.
Lethal. That is what Cole McCulley is. He is lethal.
Unreal.
He just crashed the front of the net and just sat there waiting for that rebound. He parked on right in front of the net like he was.
Sorry to interrupt you, Travis. Chance wouldn't go that time for the Marauders. But yes, you're right. He crashed the net and got the rebound. It all looks the same on the score sheet. Corelli goes
I
wide.
thought Corelli was going to have that, TJ.
Burke looking for his second of the evening as well.
The boys are buzzing right now, TJ. They're feeling it.
Looking for a saucer pass. Wouldn't go to BK on that one. He could have knocked one in.
This is the same energy that it took them about 10 minutes in the game last night to find, and now they already matched their goal total from last night.
Millersville is buzzing right now. Kays with a strip, and now it goes to Corelli. Shot goes high and wide. Has to re-sight down range on that one. Dunnigan can't. Misplayed. Now it's a 2-on, or Dunnigan's the lone man back, but he strips his man of it. That was Walmsley. And he rides him hard into the boards. Vaccarello backhands it to Burke. Burke needs some help here. Has a chance. Saved by Van Horn.
Looking short side on the block or something.
3-on-2 if Bryn Athyn's fast enough. Picked off by Rysack. Beautiful play by number 3. Leaves it first. Is that Carey? Yes, that's Carey. Seifert kicks to Rysack, his defensive partner. Couldn't glove it down with Zerko, so it rolls out of the zone. Number 5 for Bryn Athyn. Griffin Camacho goes rink wide to DJ May. Lifted to Essick. Sticked aside by Schroeder. Back to Rysack.
Great job covering that up, TJ, allowing no chance for a rebound.
Kick to Buck. Buck knifes one ahead to Carey. Who's over there? Seifert jumps in on the rush. Oh, it wouldn't go to Buck. Back to Buck from Seifert. Gavin with a nifty little move, but it goes deep. He and May have some extra contact. Bryn Athyn picks that pass off. Fired ahead to Essick. Now Shriver, rink wide, wayward pass. And the last game we saw here at Lancaster Ice Rink, folks, Andrew Zerko had an amazing hit as he's back on the ice.
I was just about to mention that, TJ. Andrew Zerko's hit actually got mentioned on the Hockey House Pod, and there was a video of it circulating around. So congrats to him for getting his name out there, TJ.
And that hit was beautiful. He sent the Delaware player right over the boards into the Marauders bench.
And I said that game, you don't want to challenge the little man. And I would like to say the little man got the better of the big guy in that, TJ. A good story of David and Goliath right there.
Well, Zerko's not that little either.
No, he's not. But he's not the size the guy hit. That's for sure.
Ain't the size of the dog in the fight, but it's the size of the fight of the dog.
It's the size of the dog, yes.
Well, 5:30 remain here in period number 1. Millersville up by 3 as they have 11 shots to Bryn Athyn's 4. Kohada gains possession for his team, gets ridden into the boards. Stromberg with a nice play, leaves it for Ward. Good to see him getting some ice time. Wardo with a chance. Wraps it around for Ryder. Stromberg wide open in the slot. Shot goes wide. Johnston. So Stromberg, his pass gets picked off by number 7, Sean Ford. Fired ahead, kept in. No, didn't get kept in as it rolled over the stick of Kohada to Johnston. In front of Schroeder, Millersville. Has to be careful here. Johnston headmans this puck. Now a little beautiful saucer pass to Stromberg. Oh my goodness! Almost walked the entire Bryn Athyn team on that one.
I'm telling you, TJ, that's the Aiden Stromberg I know. That's his skill level. Get used to it.
Pass intercepted by Millersville. Now this one goes awry, but it's going to be found by Laughlin. He fires one ahead, but it's intercepted by Vaccarello. Little sauce toss looking for Hennessy, but instead it rolls to May. This time Petticone recovers for Millersville.
Gotta wait till we get back on sides, TJ.
Sends it in because he was facing some contact, but managed to avoid it. 4:10 left. Bad play by Bryn Athyn. Henny with it, loses possession. Now regains it right at the blue line, leaves it for his defenseman. Dunnigan fires a shot, sticked away by Van Horn. Under 4 minutes to play. McCulley to Vaccarello to Dunnigan. Back down low, tipped by Petticone. 3:52 remaining. We have a stoppage. This one goes up and out of play. Travis, talk to the people. Tell them what Millersville's offense is doing right now, that they are electric.
Millersville's just dominating, taking every advantage of every defensive breakdown Bryn Athyn is having right now. Millersville just keeps firing away at the net, and that's what I really love to see from a hockey team. Just hockey one-on-one. Just get the puck to the net. Just throw rubber at the goalie. Don't be too fancy with it.
Got to get pucks deep, get pucks to the net. Here's McCulley. Hennessy. Back to McCulley.
Almost had his third, TJ. Almost.
He's looking for a natural hat trick.
No. Burke interrupted the natty. Shot saved by McCulley. Saved by Van Horn. On McCulley. Oh! Couldn't go on that one either.
TJ, he's going to get it. The way he's playing right now, he's going to get it. I can tell you right now, I feel it.
Well, there's a lot of hockey left to play. Now kick down low for Petticone. Makes his man miss. But he takes some contact. Loses possession. Kept in by McCulley. And Hennessy can't corral the puck, so it's scooped up by Ford. His pass to Essick, found by Rysack. Connor fires one to Henny, lifted ahead to Petticone. Petticone has a man with him in McCulley on his backhand, beautiful! And it goes just wide! Seifert with a keep-in attempt. and he can't do so. So now he's in a foot race with Essick.
Big hit there from Cypher.
Yeah, he laid his man out.
Laid him out, TJ.
Well,
that's perfect way to position yourself to angle a guy out and prevent him from getting the puck. Great play by Cypher.
That is great defensive awareness by Jeremy, too, to notice, okay, I'm not going to win the puck battle, so I'm going to eliminate him while I can. Kays takes out Schroeder on that one. Corelli. His pass intercepted by May. Now Kays finds it in neutral ice, batted away, and now here's Corelli. Through the skates of his own defenseman, Johnston.
Jump over that one.
Off the boards. It's going for Burke. Burke now with open ice breakaway. Oh, my goodness! Jacob Burke!
Unlaunched a missile! NASA! I think it's NASA's calling right now, TJ. We got a missile test over here at Carrera Drive. Jacob Burke! Holy smokes! As you say, he blew the doors off him.
I mean, if I'm Bryn Athyn, this is not to knock Van Horn. I'd yank him.
Yeah,
it's not his fault. He has no defensive help in front of him right now.
I mean, as Travis said, TJ, that's a total and complete, utter defensive breakdown. Van Horn has no chance. You know, if I was the goalie, which I'm not, there's no way in heck I'd want to go up one-on-one against Jacob Burke. No way. Not the shot like that twice.
And Bryn Athyn got a penalty, so Millersville goes to the
power play. Yeah, TJ, it's kind of disastrous right now for Bryn Athyn.
Hey, there's a lot of hockey left to play, and Millersville's looking great. This is what they need. They need to get hot right before the semester ends, go into playoffs on a hot streak.
Here's the thing, TJ. We play so well this period, we got to keep it up, right?
Exactly.
We got to play a full 60 minutes, so that needs to be stressed to the boys. Play a full 60 minutes, and don't lose this energy. Don't take your foot off the gas.
And now a chance for Millersville yet again, as I believe it was Travis that mentioned earlier, they are dominating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just relentless attack right now, and you love to see it. Long distance try, just a dump-in attempt, a minute 35 left here in the period, a minute 30 left on the penalty to number 68, Basel. Kept in by the Marauders. Now down low for McCulley. Throwing it towards the net, it's loose, Hennessy! Oh, the net! Getting a piece of it was Van Horn. It hit his glove and rolled over top of that, saved by Van Horn! How this isn't like a 7-0 game right now, I don't know.
That chance by Adam Hennessy had the goaltender beat, but it bounced off of him and hit the crossbar. How does that happen?
Well, Henny receives a long stretch pass from Schroeder. Now McCulley intercepted. Petticone is there. Fires one to Carey. Tipped up front. Saved by Van Horn. 57.2. Joining us up in the booth real quick is Jack Paolini. Pao, glad to see you're cleared, buddy.
How are you doing, TJ?
Good, buddy. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm ready to get back on the ice and, up 4-0. And it's a good first period for us.
Well, next weekend you coming back?
Hopefully next week, yeah.
Good. Glad to see you're cleared, buddy. Good to have you with us tonight.
He's finally a healthy scratch, TJ.
Got the old H-bomb matching the hat.
Scratch.
Well, Schroeder out to play it. 53 seconds left here in the period, folks. Millersville again pounding Bryn Athyn in this one early. 4-0 right now. But a lot of hockey left to play. 16-4, read your shots. Coming out of his own zone was Dunnigan. Fired a pass ahead.
A goal here before we can go to the locker room, TJ, be great.
Rink wide for Burke. He gets it deep for Carey. Now back to Dunnigan at the point. Sent in deep again. Millersville has about 20 seconds left on the power play. Here's Corelli. Rink wide. Looking for Carey, and it wouldn't go. Schroeder's going to have to play it. Time for one more rush. Schroeder looking.
I'd love to see him shoot it, TJ. In all joking matters, I'd love to see him rip one.
I mean,
Schroeder had it
happen.
That is true.
Schroeder had an assist last night.
Is it a full moon, boys? I don't know. Is it a full moon?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Well, now a chance for Bryn Athyn as Schroeder looking.
Penalty.
Millersville getting a call.
Penalty.
He's going to get over the penalty box here, TJ. Not sure exactly what the call is.
Oh, we're going to find out.
Or on who?
I think Corelli.
Yeah, it is Corelli.
Hooking.
For a hook, yeah. 2 minutes for a
Well,
hook.
0.2 seconds remain in this period, so that penalty is going to carry over to the next one, folks.
Yeah, so right now, TJ, this is a heck of a period. You've been great defensively, you've been stellar offensively, but now you got to focus on keeping up this momentum. You can't allow Bryn Athyn to get back in this game in any aspect, TJ. Any aspect whatsoever.
Well, after one, Millersville leads by a bundle. They're up by 4. But like I said, folks, a lot of hockey left to left to play. Shots reached 16-4, and Jake Burke having a phenomenal night. Cole McCulley as well.
Look, TJ, I said earlier, the boys, they're buzzing. You know, and it's not just one line, TJ. It's every line that's feeling it tonight. Everybody's feeling the energy. They're feeling the excitement. There's a good vibe down there on the bench. You know, things are paying off for the Marauders. They're working well, and they're passing well, and it looks really, really good so far out there, TJ.
Well, folks, again, we just want to mention Mr. K's, all of his support over the years. It meant a lot to me, I know, for being here for so long, seeing him, you know, comment on streams and stuff and show us support. And tonight we're going to try our best to honor him. So.
Yeah, in every way we can, because you know what? It might not be enough, TJ. He deserves a lot more than we could probably give him for the kind of man he was. But tonight, this one's for him.
Yeah. Folks, that'll do it for period number 1. We will be back with period number 2. Keep it locked here on YouTube as Millersville leads 4-0 over Bryn Athyn.